Okay, good morning, boys and girls. We're gonna go ahead and do our first online drawing for today. And what I'd like to do is do a shark drawing. It's August, and one of my favorite things about August is Shark Week on the Discovery Channel. So to draw our shark, we're gonna start with the shark's body. So I'm gonna do lightly, kind of a straight line on the top, and then on the bottom, I'm gonna do more of a curve to it. So it's sort of like a football, kind of like an eye, not quite. It's a little flatter on top. Let's add our shark's mouth. So I'm gonna follow this line, and I'm gonna give him kind of a smile. See that? But of course, our shark needs to be a little bit ferocious, so we're gonna give him some teeth in a second. Before we do that, though, I wanna add kind of like a bottom lip there. See how I did that curve? And that's why I always say to draw lightly, because now I can go back in that original shape that I drew. I can kind of clean up some of those edges. Let's add some teeth. So maybe a couple sharp teeth, big ones, small ones, coming out from each side. Looks pretty good. And let's give him his two eyes. So up here on top, draw an eye, an oval right there. And maybe behind that, we'll draw the other eye, but it's gonna stop right there. It looks like it's going behind the rest of his face. And I can darken that up. Kind of draw his eye right there. Good. Behind those, the eyes and the mouth, I'm gonna draw his gills. So maybe just a couple lines. Just do 1, 2, 3. And there we have the front part of our shark. Let's go ahead and start drawing the rest of his body. They have their big dorsal fin on the top that you see sticking out of the water when he's about to snap you up. So I'm just gonna put kind of like a triangle up there. Good. And we'll keep going, working our way back the top of the body. And they have tails that stick upright. All fish do. If their tail was to go flat, that would make them a dolphin or a porpoise. So I just kind of did a banana shape, or like a crescent moon, or whatever you want to call it. Not too difficult. And they have one fin on each side coming out of the side. So this is almost like an airplane wing. So I'm actually going to start it up here, and it's going to be like a triangle. So I'm going to have one line coming down, and then from the point, I'll come back up kind of towards those gills again. Looks good. And again, I can clean this up. So I always say draw lightly. If you want to add some extra detail, we can think about his fin on the other side, and it'd just be a little bit, it would kind of be pointing the other direction, sticking out from the back. So we get a little more depth and 3-dimension to our picture. So I'm gonna darken those lines up, clean it up a little bit. If I'm going too fast for you while I'm doing these things, you can always pause the video, you can rewind it, you can watch it a couple times and do this drawing over and over again until you get a perfect shark if you want to. So I have my shark, and I could have my shark about to eat a little fish. So maybe down here I'll have like a little fish, but I don't know if I like that idea. So, but I'll put a little fish down here anyways. So I just have like a little circle with a little tail. Looks like a goldfish cracker. And maybe I'll give him 2 little eyes. He's scared. And you can do whatever you want there for that. But our shark is a friendly shark. And what he's looking for, or what he's excited about, is somebody has dropped a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I'm gonna draw a peanut butter and jelly sandwich right here. We have the top of the piece of bread. Kind of looks like a C. If I turn it like that, doesn't it? I can draw the bottom. And I'll kind of just overlap this. And I can make it look like the piece of bread is thick. And here's all this stuff coming out of it. It could be any kind of sandwich. It could be a piece of pizza. I don't know what your shark would want to eat if he doesn't eat fish. There we go. I have my fish. I have the sandwich. We can draw, kind of give some atmosphere to the background by drawing bubbles floating around, maybe some seaweed. But that is about it for this drawing. I wanted to make it pretty simple for our first one. I hope you give this a try. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you're all doing really well. Talk to you later.